Lives Inside the Lines in Your Hand. Basically, about a year before we put out the record, I broke my leg, or a couple years ago, I broke my leg on tour. It was probably one of the best things that ever happened to me because it focused me on music. It made me realize I really want to be doing this. It's kind of crazy, and I really had to rely on other people, and so there was actually, it's more literal than almost the title would suggest. It's kind of, I needed to rely on people. I needed to take a hand. You know, so on that tour I had a lot of free time, and that's where I started really getting into the album and just writing down all the ideas. And after that, you know, and as I could walk and move around and things got easier and easier, Chris and I went to a cabin in upstate New York, and we started sketching all the songs out. I don't think about the live show at all when I'm writing, because it would be another, I can't put too many factors in my brain. I'm good with walking and talking. I can do those two things, but then once you add another thing in there, you know, it's gonna unravel. So I like, once, you know, you're working on these songs, and then once you figure them out, how to do them live, it's actually kind of exciting. I'm definitely different on stage than when I'm writing. I want recording to be an exciting, performance-driven process. I mean, really, to get the songs right, you have to perform them well. But from that first part where you're sitting alone and you're isolated, you know, I'm not a gregarious person just to myself. I'm pretty quiet. But, you know, on stage, I'm not going to open a book and pretend everyone isn't there, you know, which, you know, you kind of have to do sometimes. The song "Love to Get Used," that's the kind of the crux of the album. In a lot of ways, it's kind of the sentiment, which is digging too much historically into your own life sometimes is you just got to let go of your memories and let go of your anxieties. It's just letting go of the past, basically. Personally, I think that anyone can listen to music any way they can. It's, you know, I don't have any kind of ideology, but there's nothing better than opening an album and looking at the artwork in a, you know, with vinyl, because it's big, it feels, you know, it's substantial, and it has a tactile quality to it. Just playing records is great, but what's weird is when I lived in New York at first, everyone was listening to iPods all the time, and now it's less. It's strange. People, and in some ways that's a better thing, because, you know, it was a disconnected way of listening to music, and music is supposed to be about connection. One good thing about vinyl is a lot of the time people listen to vinyl together, and there's that connection again. You know, it only gets bad when somebody just pulls the needle across the record. You know, that's no good. I'm Matt Pond, and this is my new record, The Lives Inside the Lines in Your Hand.